Shifting focus now to Russia, which may be one of the world's largest oil producers, but fuel shortages are now emerging across the country. While Moscow insists the situation is under control, the shortages are becoming one of the most visible signs of the war impact on everyday life. Inside Russia, and here's a report, take a look.
Russia is facing growing fuel shortages, with long queues now appearing even in Moscow. Drivers report waiting up to 90 minutes to refuel, while some stations have either run out of fuel or imposed purchase limits. Several regions across the country have induced rationing measures, with restrictions on the amount of petrol consumers can buy. The shortages are unusual for one of the world's largest oil producers, and are becoming increasingly visible in daily life, affecting taxi drivers, commuters, and businesses that rely on road transport.
It's really tight. We stand in line for an hour and a half. This is getting out of hand. It's time to finish up this job and get going.
The supply crunch comes as Ukraine intensifies long-range drone attacks on Russia's energy infrastructure. In recent months, refineries, oil depots, and fuel logistics facilities have been repeatedly targeted. The damage is creating disruptions across Russia's fuel supply chain, limiting the movement of refined products from production centers to consumers. Russian authorities insist the situation remains under control. Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak has acknowledged the challenges, while assuring President Vladimir Putin that fuel supplies are being managed. Moscow has responded by restricting fuel exports and requiring retailers to provide real-time data on availability at filling stations. However, shortages have been reported from Crimea and southern Russia to Siberia and the Far East.
When I came to fuel stations, either they have fuel and you have to wait a bit, about 15 minutes or so, not longer, or we would just drive past, see that the pumps are completely closed and look around for others. But there hasn't been any really stressful situation.
Fuel queues and rationing are now one of the clearest signs of how the war is increasingly affecting Russia's domestic economy and the everyday life. Business Bureau Report, WION World is One.